coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
You know, 15 years ago, I was called a kook for reading MIT documents that were public on air about them already testing brain chips on troops to augment activity, but also treat PTSD, you name it. I was called an insane person. Even when I had family that said they were being microchipped with tracker chips in special forces, but that I couldn't say the name, people said it wasn't true. Now that's all admitted. The military's building brain chips to treat PTSD. That's from Defense One. We can punch up my computer and folks can see that for themselves. Here's another one. Biden challenges graduating Air Force Academy cadets to create a new world order. When they say new world order, they mean a global corporate military, as the cadets smoke cigars and prepare to have their whole world destroyed by the global technocrats. Unbelievable. Let's go to your phone calls. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the clip of Biden. Why should I just read you the headline out of a Stars and Stripes when I can play you the clip? Because the New York Times will say this clip doesn't exist if we don't play the clip. Here it is.
I believe we, and particularly you, your class, has an incredible window of opportunity to lead in shaping a new world order for the 21st century.
Out of these troubled times,
in a way consistent,
a new world order
with
will
American
emerge.
interest and the common interest.
Oh, yeah, the common interest. You care about us.
Think of the possibilities.
Death panels, you know.
For the first time in history.
That's enough of him.
The Western Hemisphere.
Let's talk to Damien in Indiana. You're on the air. Thank you for holding.
Hi. First of all, you got great taste in music, from Rage Against the Machine to Jimmy Dean. I thought that was pretty good. And I feel like I've got about 45 minutes worth of stuff to talk to you about, but I do want to say that you're giving the right advice for older adults to stay active. That's the field I'm in. I'm a PhD in that area. Been working with older adults for 14 years. And
well, I mean, it's not that I'm giving good advice. You know, all the studies show it. And crabby people that have a bad attitude, your body just shuts off and you die. And that's what the new study says.
Exactly. I'm also a member of Mensa, and I know you had a kind of a kook caller about 2 months ago or 2 weeks ago, but here I'll prove it. Your globe at the beginning of the segment, or at the beginning of your show, spins the wrong direction.
I've noticed that myself, but we kind of like that.
Okay, but I'm a relatively new listener, about a year or so that I've been listening, and I wanted to know if you could review how the globalists started with this whole idea. What was their, I mean, you'd have to guess at what they were thinking, but what?
Oh, they've told us. I mean, they've written a lot of books on it. David Rockefeller wrote one, Memoirs, in 2004. They took the ideas of Plato and then of other empires that came after, the Greek Empire, and they see us as animals, and they just used systems of social control and augmented them and expanded on them to make them more sophisticated. And they've just decided it's easier to be evil and not care about people and to teach us to be immoral. And they've just given in to what's easy. And they are trying to extinct what they call morals because they believe they're beyond good and evil, and that it's social Darwinism, and that it's their right to do anything they want, because the fact that they're dominant proves in the scheme of evolution that they should be in full control. And so Plato said exterminate the underclasses, and that's what they want to do. But first they have to dumb us down, make us poor, and prove we're scum before they can kill us. And so that's what's happening right now.
Now, do you feel we have a certain window here? Because I think in 2 more generations, we're going to have a complete zombie population.
No, I've had elites that say to me, you should join us. That was a while back. I think the window's closed for me to ever do that. You know, these people don't want your help, and you're wrong, and we're right, and the public wants to die. We tell them we're killing them, and they want it. And so, you know, Alex, the fact that we're in control shows we should be in control.
I just don't know why they don't just spray us with Agent Orange and get the whole thing over with.
Well, they will. If we keep not noticing, they'll move on to more direct assaults. And you notice they're turning stuff up now because they've gotten away with it. So, yep, they want to put in a planetary government, and then they're going to kill most of the people with a bioweapon, probably. All right, I'm out of time. Sorry, the other callers.
I don't know what it is. Ralph just won't pay any attention to me. When he comes home from work, all he ever does is play video games and go to sleep. It's like I don't even exist.
Oh, Betty, that's just awful.
Does this seem familiar?
If 1,000 people
Forced medical treatment without the consent of residents.